All praises to the Most High, to our earthly mother, wisdom, to our brother, Yahweh Shai. All praises to the Most High. See, everybody right now has that look on their face. That look on their face is a look of, indeed, consternation. It is one that Psalms 83 and their nations cannot put away. They have created a conundrum, and they're looking for the people who are woken up to remember themselves, to help them put themselves and those that are awakened back to sleep. They sit around, they creep into comments. They creep into TV, into radio, into schools. They creep to go in and take the sheep again and destroy them. Thinking of things that we have done and saying to us, see, you guys are like us. You guys are no better than us. You guys are bad people, hateful people. You guys are racist. Well, all that may be true in the minds of the vainly imaginative people. But what is true is that we are none of that. What is true is we don't believe in them anymore. See, this whole society was built on the belief that these people are who they say they are. It's been built on the belief that they are superior. It has been built on the belief that they can do all things through Jessup Christ. And that belief is what made them great. Because they had our minds at stake. And each time they cared little of it. Matter of fact, they wished for it to be destroyed. How can we destroy more of these people? How can we take away more of their rights? How can we take away more of their lands? How can we take away more of their heritage, of their culture, of their creed? How can we take away their God forever? And they sit around and they, I don't believe in any of that. I don't believe in this. Well, your forefathers certainly did. They certainly used white Jesus to destroy, murder, kill, steal. And now, because the 20th century love, that romanticized love, that lovey-dovey feeling when I'm with you, when that is gone, all that's left now in the 21st century, in the new age, is tough love. It's tough love. And they don't like that tough love. The world hates tough love when it's doled out to them. They hate that. And they want us to feel something for their nuanced world of tough love. I can't feel anything for them. I don't hate anybody, but I certainly want justice, and I certainly feel some sort of way about the way that they have done things. They went about things. They don't self-reflect. They don't look at their history. They don't look at their current events. They don't self-convict. They don't internalize things to make things right. They take no accountability. And they certainly cannot self-correct. Because if they're not doing the first two, they'll never correct the situation. And then they look at us and say, hey, well, you guys need to help us correct. No, we don't. You have Blassel Pastor Mitchell and his Congregation of the Dead and all of those Hebrew Catholics to help you in your head. You don't need us. You don't need us. We're not for your turn. Your turn is up. We have no more fantasies of a Babylonian system. We have no more urgencies within a Babylonian system. As we're gaining patience to endure and persevere through this Babylonian system, we grow. We learn. Seek a matter out. Seek a matter out for yourself. Find out the truth in it for yourself. We today have something that has not been upon the earth in a long time since the heathens took over. We now have the ability to follow our spiritual God, our Elohim, where the world has always been set up to follow a man. Follow this woman. Follow a mankind. Never a human, but a mankind. And because they're still trying to follow a man without any accountability, they are stuck with their heads in the sand as the waters roar and wash them away. And they say, oh, well, that's climate change. Is it climate change? What about the stars? What about the celestial parades? Is that climate change too? It's changed for sure, but is it climate change? So the parade of planets above and the parade of volcanoes, the parade of fire below, that's climate change? That's what you guys are trying to stick with? That's what the world is trying to believe in? Climate change and not judgment? See, my perspective, our perspective, the remnant within the remnant's perspective is this is judgment through and through. And it's coming for you, Psalms 83 and cohorts. And it's going to destroy the church. It's going to destroy the camps. It's going to destroy all religions. All of them. Why? Because they all follow a man. They are all in man worship, idolatry. See, that's why they're all upset at us, because they want us to fall back. Come back in line, get back in line and follow this idolatry, this idol. And we're going, we don't want that idol. We don't want that wood and stone. We're going to follow our Elohim. We're going to stick with the commandments, the statutes, the law. Where all these other people are sitting around here talking about law, law, law. Well, they're the lawless because they don't deal with the natural law. Only man's law. Ooh, there you go again. Following man's law, the traditions of men. And that's all the traditions of white men. And they want us to believe in them. Why? Why would I? Oh, we'll bring over some Africans. Maybe they'll believe in them. Why? Why would I? The spiritual construct is now built up. is built up in such a way that it is not going to lead the remnant within the remnant astray. No, 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 not today. People always want to come out their mouth to say, we all can get along. How? When? Where? What? Who? How? When have we all gotten along in the past? You guys have gotten along with each other to some degree. Y'all still fought each other, still murdered each other. You're murderers. Murder, she wrote. And you want us to follow that? Goat? Oh, hells to the no. We see the vice of those with lice coming through like nobody's business. They claim to be great. They claim to be wake. They claim that Jesus loves them with all their heart and for their own sake. And we say, well, wait, what about us? Does Jesus love us? He loves you too. Just forgive them. Turn the other cheek. And we go, okay. And they still murder. They still kill. They still lie. And I say to them, well, why? Why is it that everything that you have done, you cannot take accountability for? You want us to believe in you, but yet you won't take any accountability. Oh, I don't want to hear it. I heard it so much. You guys are always talking about the past. You guys live in the past. Well, how can we, as a Babylonian world, well, that's an oxymoron already, but how can we not talk about what you've done in the past to get to a future when you take no accountability of it, of your actions? Oh, those people, they're gone. They were bad people. We're different now. No, you're not. And if you are, give me my stuff back. Give it back freely. Just hand it over. Leave all your houses. Leave all the land that you've taken, that you've benefited from, and go back to Europe, Asia, and Africa. Leave Australia, go back to Europe. Leave South America, go back to Europe. Leave Central America, go back to Europe. That includes all the Hispanics and Latino vassals that love their Catholic Church, who, mind you, has been Baaling all their children, sacrificing all their children. It's almost as if they were made to be sacrificed. Well, we aren't. Our Father never told us that we were going to be sacrificed. Matter of fact, he never had Abraham sacrifice our forefather Isaac. But you all, for some reason, allow your children to be sacrificed, a sacrifice for your own fame, for your own gain, for your own upward mobility. Well, for us, that's a pretty shitty way to be. And we're not playing these silly kid games with you, with thee. We've changed. This change that has come, Sam Cooke, is now Sam Cooke. They murdered him like they murdered everybody. Malcolm, Medgar, Martin, every one of our homegrown leaders. And rightfully so, because we weren't supposed to be following a man. So here we are right now with our Elohim's plan that he has said from the get-go what was going to happen. Now everybody, a Jake, everybody wants to be down. Everybody want to be down with no accountability and no study and no worthiness. Everybody. Oh, we can do that. We can be this. We can do. Those who say they are but are not. But are Psalms 83. See, we are rich. Why are we rich today? Because of our spirit that has come this way. We are rich. We get to see the madness before it comes to us, before it tries to overtake us. We get to move out the way. You think that we want to give that back, give that away? Psalms 83 is full of madness. This is innate in us, in me. And I'm not going to give it freely to anyone. You have to work for this. And just because you work for this doesn't mean that you're on my level. Our level. Doesn't mean that you're in the inner sanctum. It just means that you're working hard to be part of the remnant. And if found worthy enough of your own due diligence and your own work, may be part of the remnant within, the wheel within the wheel. We are the empirical data, the proof, the USB connector. We are that. Because we see. People don't even understand what we see. We see it all, as much as the Father allows. And he's allowed us to see more than we've ever seen. So to us, that's a lot. And you think that we just going to go back to sleep and let you guys run amok over our lands, lying to us? Madness, psychosis, stupor, delusional. The world is nothing without us. Babylon by bus cannot happen without us. We got off that bus. We got off that frequency. And now, as you can see, the whole world wants to be you and me. All of them. But damn, 7 years ago, they were all white Jesus and rapture. All of them. They were all Paul. Better call Paul. No, not Paul, but Saul. And now here we are going, all of y'all got to pay. And they're like, wait a minute, we are Jacob today. Oh, really? Oh, we're First Nations. We've been here all along. We're not Mongolian or Siberian strong. We are the nation Native American songs. What? What have you built? You've been here that long and your claim to fame is a TP, nigga? Please. You are gone as well. Oh, I'm Mexican and we Mexicans. Asian slaves in colonial Mexico tells us who you guys are. Everyone is a miscegenation. Every one of these people outside of the Negro, so-called, outside of the Israelite, are created by a Spaniard and an Asian. A European is created by himself. But everybody else who's running around here talking about, oh, I'm Latina, I'm this, I'm that, they are a mix of Spanish and Asian. Look a whole Asian in the face. with the color of a Spaniard in disgrace. And they want us to feel something for them? No, 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 no. There's no empathy coming. There's no sympathy coming. Only the pain and sorrow and gnashing of teeth. And it's only right that that occurs. Don't you see? It is only right. That is the karma that is here. That is the joy that we seek. That's the joy that our ancestors have sought. That's what we fought for justice for our people, not the African, not the Spanish, Asian people, not the European, but for us. And it seems like everybody is trying to, pony up to the bar, to our bar. No, this is our bar. This is our club. This is our home. Everybody else, and I know. Listen, again, north of Turtle Island and its subsidiaries of islands, central Turtle Island and its subsidiary of islands, south Turtle Island and its subsidiaries of islands are all ours. And you say, well, that's right, I'm with you. You will be vetted to stay here. And it's not going to be vetted by us. We're not going to be there going, okay, you good, you're not, you're good. No, this is a spiritual war. What you fighting for? I'm fighting for my land and my heritage, just like my father. He already told the earth. He already told the world. He already told Babylon. He said, I am going to bring these nations down to the valley of judgment. There I will judge them for what they have done to my people, my heritage Israel, and for parting my land. Last I checked, I didn't do anything to any people. I haven't stolen any heritage named Israel. And I certainly haven't parted any land, nor have my people. All of this has to do with you. And people go, well, we need to be peaceful and we need to come together. And no, we don't. No, we don't. We need to be sanctified, separate, and a holy people. That doesn't mean that we got to kick it with these heathens. We don't even have to kick it with the Gentiles. We have to do what we have to do for our Father, for our land, for our people, for our heritage, and our lands. That's it. The whole world, the whole universe is rejoicing right now. Another parade of planets? You don't think that's odd? I think it's very great. But the world don't say nothing about it being, it's rare. Of course it's rare, nigga, because it's never happened before. Now, on your watch, here at the end, it's happening. Everything is parading. Everything is in great joy. Everything is love to his people. That's why all the world is trying to be a Jake. And the camps, they got out in front because they took the 306.789C tax derivative of free money, and they got out in front and gave this BS 12 tribes of everybody is in. Oh, you want to be in? Oh, good. 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 You want to be in? 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 Good. And they didn't have authority to do so. So they're going to be catching the hands of the Father. They are going to feel the pain. Those that are not, those that are in that madness, that the Father is going to sanctify, he's going to do that. He's going to get them out because that's Babylon too. Same with these churches who do all this doo-doo. All of them. Every one of them. Everything. Everyone and everything's going to pay for what they've done to his people, his heritage, and his land. There's your prophecy. Oh, well, prophecy don't matter. It doesn't matter this. It doesn't matter that. Of course it does. That's the time clock of the change of situation. The exchange. Whenever there's an exchange, something is given and something is taken. What is given is wisdom. What is taken is our heritage and our land. And all that encompasses that, the riches, everything. So people, oh, well, we need to figure out a way to come together. We really need, I don't need to figure out jack boom. Your politicians ain't trying to figure that out. Your wicked, dastard, diabolical, religious people ain't trying to figure that out. They trying to figure out how to maintain. And we're telling you and them that it is no pain and no gain for us to you. No pain for us and no gain for you. The reality of this day right now is Aquarius and Pluto is wrecking roughshod over the minds of the world. That's the Cobran Bible. The destroyer of the nations. And you think for a second that we gonna care? No, this stuff has been written about. We rejoice at the fall of Rome. We're rejoicing at it. You don't know us. You don't see us. You just want to be us. How does that work? What is this, Halloweens? Y'all just gonna cosplay your entire existence? At some point, it was all going to end. It's been written over and over again. No Albert Pike, no 1948, no declaration of anybody's independence, no unjust weights are going to stop the judgment that's coming to the world, to Babylon. And it's all, guess what? For our sake. Because he already knew what was going to happen. Omnipotent, omniscient. He already knew. That's why he woke us up completely through and through, so that nobody can come here at the end and say, hey, guess what? I'm you. Voila. Surprise, nigga. No, you got to be vetted. See, if the camps were truly Yasharal, they would have been vetting people from the jump. But they didn't. That's how you know that the Father ain't working with them. What wisdom are they bringing? What wisdom is the church bringing? What wisdom is the education bringing? What wisdom is the system bringing? We see these people like demons. They're running to and fro like chickens with their head cut off. They're in the 12th woe. Trying to act like they're in the 3rd. No, you have the world, and all those in it that love it has now lost all credibility. They're not on they have no morality. There's no morality in them. They have no authority. They have no authority in them. And they want us to sit here under them and live in a cage. a cage of vice. And it took a long time for me to come out and speak. And now that I'm not going to be nice. Why? This is the age of tough love. You don't learn anything from women like white Jesus who look queer, a queer God. You don't learn nothing from that. There's no wisdom in that. What wisdom has white Jesus brought? Turn the other cheek, forgive your enemies. What? It's not wise. If your enemy hates you and you forgive them and they don't ask for it, or they don't earn that forgiveness, they'll kill you. We've seen this time and time again. Time and time again, we've seen this. Their history proves that they are unable to do the right thing. They kill everything that is right. They take no accountability for their forefathers' sins for their lives. None. And right now, right here, in this age, we get to stand in great boldness against all that come our way, using logic, using reason, using wisdom for us and for their dismay. Just so we can say, hey, it's our turn. We told you such. But they don't get it. That's why they're a unrighteous, unruly bunch. Full of madness, full of disdainment. And we see this. That's why it's so imperative for us, the remnant within the remnant, to maintain, to keep it moving, to go forward. We can't be like Lot's wife, longing for the past. We want our future, and we will have it, and it will last. Everybody out here trying to slow us down, slow down the progression. Shoot, it's Tuesday. It's about to be Wednesday. It's about to be Thursday, and then Friday. Weeks are going into days. Days are going into hours. Hours are going into minutes. There is not a lot of time left for these fools. They don't even say nothing on TikTok no more. I can leave a comment and it'll just be there for weeks, months, and then somebody will say something. And I'm like, wow, I made that comment a month and a half ago. Nobody. It used to not be that way. Within 24 hours, they'd come after me, trying to make me change my view. Where you at, Dave? Where you at, dirty fingernails guy? Where you at, all you racist guys, racist women? Where you at now? Oh, I see my man Trump got you running, got you upset because you thought that he was going to do what he's doing to you, to us. But oh, do you jest? Oh, to the odes, to the odes of Rome. Now, when you, as a nation, as Psalms 83, deal with your history and take accountability of it, then maybe we can talk. Maybe then we may entertain you. But until then, no. We continue to ask for justice, to cry for justice. I dare say demand it, because it's coming anyway, regardless of us. But for us. So we've been asking. We just continue to ask. That's our job. Justice, Father, justice. Bring justice for our ancestors, justice for Yahushua, justice for your people, justice for your heritage, justice for your land, justice for your first creation. Justice, whom, mind you, the Europeans did not write anything about justice, nor did they impose the word justice into their fake New Testament. So somehow, again, we are supposed to follow these men, these women, who clearly want no justice for us, who clearly can't handle their history, take no accountability. The moment that they take accountability, we will entertain them. Right now, again, we cry and ask for justice against them. We want judgment, because their judgment means our rise. Our rise means their judgment. And this is just reasoning the matter out through conscious efforts of logic, study, and wisdom, whom, mind you, is our mother. Is our mother. I don't know about you, but if you as a Psalms 83 nations believe that there's 3 white men as a Trinity madness, then, and they had a son, see, that's sick. That's wicked thought. As above, so below. Did you come out of a man? Did a man bear you? Does a man have a womb? You niggas are sick. Sick. That's why justice has to come. That's why judgment has to come. Because it has to change everything. Balance has to be back. You degenerate, reprobate Babylonians have to be judged. You guys are all out of order and lawless. So you're out of order and lawless, and you want us to think for a minute that we should follow you? It is a travesty the way that these nations have done the Most High's first creation. And they want to sit around and act like they know everything, but don't know nothing at all. Now they sitting around talking like they PE, sad to say I got sold down the river and still some quiver when I deliver. No, ain't no quiver when you deliver. No, you guys are weak. You guys are soft. You guys follow a soft ass deity. You follow these weak, soft ass men and these masculine women. Everything's out of order. Everything. And then you shake a fist at the father. Oh, well, you made a mistake. You didn't mean to make me this. You didn't mean to do that. Blasphemy. That's all that is blasphemy. But, you know, he's okay. He's good with it. Because he knows he's bringing that wood. He's bringing judgment. And they wish they could try to get out of it. Ain't no getting out of it. Ain't no by and by. This is the here and now. And the whole world's got to pay. How can the debt that is owed to my people ever get paid if you don't want, as Psalms 83, if Psalms 83 never wants to talk about payment? That would mean the debt is still there. Oh, I'm going to go buy me a brand new Lamborghini. I'm just going to go and get it. I ain't going to pay for it. I'm just going to have a debt out there. How long am I going to keep that car? How long am I going to keep anything if I don't pay the debt? That's why everything's about to be removed from the heathen, because they do not pay the debt. They have not paid their debt. The bill collector is here. Pluto is banging on their door. The destroyer of the Gentiles is here. Once the fullness of the Gentiles came in, so did the destroyer. We don't get a pass. There's no IOUs. You no. You ain't owing me nothing. You need to pay. And all the celestial is in great joy. When I close my eyes and I see the celestial, they are in great joy that now they get to come and cast judgment down on these nations for the pain and suffering that they created, not only to the people of the Most High, but to his first creation. I mean, they put the ocean, the waters are littered with nuclear waste. The lands got nuclear waste on them and other toxins and poisons. The air got toxins and poisons in it. The Father said, "Hey, don't worry about what the birds are gonna eat. I'm gonna take care of them." How can He take care of the birds and the fowls and the beasts of the field if these degenerate, reprobate people have poisoned it? That's why He's got to bring balance. These people have done a diabolical thing, and they want to, hide this and ask us to sing. Just sing in joy. Just come on, sing a little song for. No, there's no singing. That's why you got no creativity. That's why everything is the same. Everything is from 1980, 1970. That's when we were getting involved in it. We were creating things. We were bringing their TV to life. We were bringing realism to it. Our songs were about us. It was strong. Now the Father said, no more. Rest. Just rest. Don't be trying to create anything for Babylon. Don't be trying to sing anything for Babylon. Don't be trying to enrich Babylon. Come up out of her, because I'm about to put this wood to them. So don't be involved in that. I mean, you see that he's killing off all their CEOs. He's killing off all these old time evangelical, hate, racist, degenerate, reprobate people. He's killing off all these actors who take on these demonic forces so that they can bring realism to the TV, because we're not there for them anymore. The Tell Allah Vision has told too many lies, and they want us to not be sanctified. Well, I'm here to tell you that's not going to happen. The Father's already declared it. We are the empirical data to destroy Babylon. Matter of fact, that's prophecy too. We're the rock that destroys the Babylonian man's feet. And he falls and he can't get up. Oh, Babylon is fallen and it can't get up. All praises to the Most High. Let them all die. Let them all eat dog food. Let them all act like fools. And now, as we strive to stay alive, to enrich not only ourselves, our spirit, and our Mishpahcah, we do this understanding who we are. And because we now know who we are, there is nothing that can come against us. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. And we're seeing it. Everybody's quiet. Nobody has anything to say. They run around in dismay. Look up, for your redemption is nigh. No, now look up, because your redemption is here. The second parade of planets going into lunar eclipses at the end of this year, going into the curse gates for 83 to have nothing but despair. These are beautiful times. Matter of fact, these are precious times that we will remember, that all our forefathers and foremothers wanted to see. And that is the fall, the destroyness, the utter destruction of Psalms 83. And for that, I give all praises to my Father, the Most High, to my mother, the dove, wisdom, to my brother, Yahweh Shah. I give honor and respect to my angels, to my ancestors, and I love myself with all my heart, mind, and body. Nobody is going to take that from me. Nobody. No, not one. And as we begin to see the light that we bring and we shine bright, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for these fools. It's a wrap. There's no, what else can they do? What else can they do? What else can the world, Psalms 83, do? Can they benefit me and you? No. Can they benefit themselves? No. So what can they do? I will tell the Mishpahcah, in particular, the remnant within the remnant, to continue to stay out of their way. These are rabid folks right about now. They're not understanding what's going on. They're willing, they'll lash out in a way that they'll try to take you down with them. I mean, you see all this gunplay. Just stay out of their way. Let them fall to the left and to the right. Let them be in dismay. For as we walk through the valley of their evil, we fear no evil. The valley of dismay, we fear no evil. The valley of death, we fear no evil. See, all the scripts are for us at this time. Behold, Yasharal, our redemption, restoration, and salvation is here. Let me be clear. Our redemption, our restoration, and our salvation is here. All praises to the Most High, to our earthly mother, wisdom, to our brother, Yahweh Shah. All praises, honor, and respect to our Elohim, Elohim, and much love and much respect to the Mishpahcah. Shalom.